The Civil War. The old way of approaching this topic would be to have the students memorize dates, names, places, and battles, and then test their ability to recall these items. A better way to approach the topic and to engage students' higher level thinking skills would be to have the students create a journal where they take on the persona of a politician or slave. This would allow students to research and learn topics ranging from geography to politics to sociology and culture. The lesson could be designed as a persuasive message WebQuest in which the student persuades the audience based on the experiences of the adopted persona. A WebQuest is a great way to build this type of higher level thinking lesson. A WebQuest is an inquiry-based lesson format that incorporates good use of the web in student learning. The type of design is based on instructional purpose. Like any plan, there are good and bad WebQuests. A good WebQuest that engages students in higher order thinking gives students a challenging problem that seems unattainable and supports students with pre-selected resources to solve the issue. A bad WebQuest uses the web as a place to simply look up facts and figures like it's a giant encyclopedia and rarely engages students in analyzing an application of newly acquired information. A WebQuest can be used for any subject area. Let's say in a language arts lesson, the goal is for students to answer what is one's role in a democratic society. In a WebQuest that is designed to analyze bias, students can engage in higher order thinking through analyzing the community, cultural, and economic outcomes of the letter from a Birmingham jail by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Senate Bill 1070, the Arizona immigration law. Students would use information and create a new bill based on what they see best reflects the community. Students would later present the new bill to their community in a public service announcement. This inquiry-based lesson gives students practice to evaluate and apply new knowledge. Students can also use a Beyond the Book WebQuest in English language arts. This design can be used when students are examining the literary works of Shakespeare. A bad WebQuest on Shakespeare would simply have students read different pieces of his work and participate in discussion. Higher order thinking is necessary in math too. A good concrete design WebQuest in geometry would ask students to rebuild the Golden Gate Bridge. Students could research bridge design and architecture, building materials and load, traffic and weather patterns, and how they affect the structure and design of the bridge. The students would watch pre-made videos of solving specific equations designed by the teacher, as well as sketches of the design. Students learn how to apply a deeper understanding of making good solutions. They can adopt the persona of an engineer and building a replica of the bridge using a program such as Google SketchUp, which would display how students were able to transfer knowledge of equations such as distance and circumference to authentic experiences. An example of a math WebQuest that does not use higher order skills would ask students to look up facts and figures to plug into math equations given to them on a worksheet. Student higher order thinking is occurring when they are able to identify the multitude of possibilities they have with the information they are learning from the classroom. The use of WebQuest is vast. These lessons can be used to increase learning in traditional, flipped, or blended classrooms for any grade level. Those who make decisions about education want to know students are moving from one educational environment and are ready for the next. Higher order thinking skills can't be tested through Scantron or multiple choice type formats where the best answer is C. The Smarter Balance assessment asks students to demonstrate and support their responses, which is what a good WebQuest allows them to practice. Teaching and learning is not moving backwards. Our educational system demands creative and innovative thinkers, and WebQuests are a great tool to make both happen.